What's going on, Star Citizen fans? It is your boy Raptor Spiritus, and I am back with another one for you guys. So there is a little controversy happening over one of the anticipated ships that is supposed to be coming towards the end of the year. So today we are going to talk about the RSI Galaxy. So I'm just going to go through what's on Wiki. Now, funny enough, because Wiki you will have the same photos of concept ships as what the RSI page has. However, the controversy portion of this ship did disappear off of the RSI website of the Galaxy. So looking at this ship, it's a wonderful ship. It's clearly RSI all the way, you know, flying Dorito, all that in a bag of chips. It is a cool ship, I will give it that. I'm not going to go too much into specific, but we're just going to go through it, right? It's from the concept, right? So more concept ships, really cool. So this is the layout of one of the decks. So that middle section is supposed to be where the modules will be, I believe. And then this back section is going to be the hangar. The modules are a medical module, a cargo module, and a refinery module. More cool outside pics. This is for the 3D imaging that usually is at any of the ship shows that they have. All right, this shows you using the refinery version of it, where it will be able to take the pods off of a ship and take them and start refining the ore. Ground pics. I actually love these kind of pics. We're sitting on the tarmac. I love this stuff. I think it's, you know, if we had spaceships for sure, and like, you know, they were just sitting out on like, you know, a deck somewhere, this would be a very beautiful scene. I'm all here for it. Of course, this is the hangar where it shows the Pisces coming out the back, which is one of the more anticipated things about this ship, which I really actually like. That I think it's really cool. It's very diverse. Then this is the cargo one, medical. This is more of the refinery. Oops, did not mean to do that. Oh, what's it doing? Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't know what I did. Let me go back here. Sorry, my bad. So let's go back here. All right. And then there are more of the modules. Refinery, other paints, the ships. This is again the hangar, the little small hangar that's in there. I guess the common room, which is really nice. Captain's lounge looks really nice. I actually just noticed that there is a RSI ship hanging out right there. I had the picture of it. So this looks really cool. Like I love this. This is really nice. It's different from, obviously the Perseus is a very similar ship to this one. I would call it even the sister ship of the Perseus of the Galaxy. They're sister brother ships. They share a lot. But this is definitely more not military based. And then here is where we come into a problem. So recently CIG has released images of the bridge. Now I want you guys to just take a look at this bridge, right? This bridge looks wonderful. Looks very, you know, very civilian type, you know, nothing crazy, but very RSI. I like the way it looks. I like the way it looks. So apparently, and I hate to say it, this is what we are getting instead. Does this look familiar to you guys? This is the exact bridge for the Perseus. Now I want you guys to look at this, right? Let's get out of that. I want you to see this. This is the exact Perseus bridge. Now it's cool for the Perseus, right? Perseus is military. It's very minimal, very like lots of view, fun. But let's go back to it. But this is different. This is not the same. And I will be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed what CIG did. Again, this is beautiful. And the thing is, you could totally do this, you know, with RSI, you know, like assets packs that they put together to make the ships distinguishable to their manufacturers. They could easily keep this aesthetic for the bridge. Easily. But that's not what they're doing. They are choosing to be lazy and deciding to do the same bridge as the Perseus. Listen, I'm all about that. The ships, you want them to look very much the design language of the corporation that are building them. That is the whole point of all this. I get that. But to make such a drastic change to a bridge that the player is going to be in most of the time when they're flying the ship, because that's the concept you put towards them. That's what was there. To do that, in my opinion, to where it's this different, I'm not okay with it. I'm not. I think that is absolute crap. Like I said, I have the Perseus. I love the Perseus. I love it. But it is a military ship, and that's what this looks like. You know, regardless of people say that RSI is more military based, that's fine. However, the clear difference between that and the other one is very different. Even if they were to do like because in the Perseus, the captain's chair sits a little bit more forward when he sits in it. Or actually behind. Let me go back and look. Hold on a second. I know it does that whole raise up thing. Yeah, so it pulls it up and it's basically almost in line, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe a little bit more forward. The short end of it is that this is not what people paid for. So I understand little things have to change, but I mean dead seriously, like, this is not okay. I understand with the railing, which some of you might say, oh, well, the railings changed from the little triangle boxes they were trying to put on there. Well, that's a little different because the railing it was concepted with a bunch of triangle boxes that would mean that they would have to somehow make a bunch of boxes specifically bespoke to the railing and somehow make the current standard boxes somehow fit in there. That is a different dilemma. This is just a laziness dilemma. You know, this is just them being lazy. They didn't want to do what it took to really make the bridge what it's supposed to. Now, I really hope to God that they are like, this isn't what we envisioned. This isn't what the fans want. We need to make the bridge more closer to what the fans want. Right? Like, that's what I'm hoping. It may not happen. That's okay, I guess. I'm not getting the ship. So for me, it's, you know, kind of whatever. But I think, and I will say, as much as I praise CIG for what they do and what they're trying to do, and I have a hope that they're trying to get better, but to go to make this over this, I'm not here for it. That's wrong. The bridge needs to be like this. CIG, if this video ever reaches you, which it may not, this you have to do this. This right here is for the RSI Galaxy. Do not choose laziness. You guys at every turn when it comes to making the right decision to do something, you're choosing to do the wrong decision and you're losing people. Yes, people are still paying, and yes, you're still making money, but is that all you want to be about, is just making money, or do you want to do the right thing and do what people originally had asked for when you had concepted the ship and you said this was what it's going to be, and you put it on sale, and then they bought it and they said this is what we want, and then you're giving them something that is totally not that. That is unacceptable. Whoever, I don't care if the designs team has changed or whatever, that is irrelevant. This is the concept. It needs to be this simple. That's all there is to it. So I'm very disappointed that they gave it the Perseus bridge instead of really doing this. I just had to get it out there. I had to say my 2 cents. So that's all I got today, guys. Tell me what you think. Are you cool with the fact that they just gave the Galaxy the Perseus bridge? Do you think it's lazy? Do you think that they're justified? Do you think this would have been much harder to do if they would have done this instead of doing the just giving it the Perseus bridge? Let me know in the comments. I want to know what you guys think. Of course, if you like this video, as always, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And always pass my videos around. I really appreciate any kind of exposure I can get. Without the community, I can't grow. So thank you guys for watching. It's your boy Raptor Spiritus. You guys stay safe out there, and I will see you in the verse.